welcome to another video. So this is a little bit different. Tonight we're going to see whether a doll I received from a friend, which is supposedly haunted, is really haunted. Annabelle, Raggedy Ann doll, arguably the most famous. This doll is believed to be possessed by a demon, not a little girl. After tormenting nurses in the 1970s and allegedly attacking guests, paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren locked her in a glass case in their museum, and she inspired the Conjuring universe. Secondly, Robert the doll, located in Key West, Florida. Now this doll is said to have caused car crashes, broken bones and misfortune if photographed without permission. He is reputed to have caused terrifying disturbances for his original owner, painter Robert Eugene Otto. That's scary.
Very.
So the third doll is Okiku. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Now this doll is housed in a Japanese temple and is famously rumored to have human hair that grows over time, supposedly possessed by the spirit of a young girl. The last one I'm going to mention is Peggy, known to cause physical ailments, including headaches and nausea, to those near her, often displayed in Zach Bagan's Haunted Museum. So when my friend gave me this doll, he told me that she didn't come with a name, which I found quite unusual. Nothing spooky or paranormal's happened in his house since having the doll, but he still gave it to me anyway. Here she is with me, and I've decided to call her Jane Doe, because I don't know what else to call her. And let's see with the Spirit app whether she wants to communicate any messages and whether she tells us her name. So myself and Eva are now going to conduct an EVP session using the GhostTube app. So we're going to ask Jane Doe, that's the name I've given the doll for now, a few questions. So let's see what comes through on the device. Hello. So the first question I have for you is, can you tell me what your real name is?
Can you tell me how old were you when you passed away?
Can you tell me which country did you come from?
Can you tell me, was it the town or city where you lived?
Can you tell us whether you are a happy spirit that resides in this doll?
Can you tell me if you're an unhappy spirit?
Okay guys, so I'm going to stop the recording and let's play back the responses. Hello, so the first question I have for you is, can you tell me what your real name is?
And can you tell me how old were you when you passed away?
Can you tell me which country did you come from?
Can you tell me, was it the town or city where you lived?
Can you tell us whether you are a happy spirit that resides in this doll?
Can you tell me if you're an unhappy spirit?
So as you can see, we didn't really hear anything back on the EVP recording. There was no responses to our questions. So I'm going to try one more thing. Now I'm going to use the Spirit Talker app. Let's try it. Jane Doe, I hope you like that name that I've given to you. But if you don't like that name, can you tell me your real name on this device?
How well you ever passed away? Are you angry spirit? Are you upset? Are you happy?
Yeah, are you a happy spirit? I hope you are happy.
Are you evil spirit?
Don't say that.
Say something. Are you here?
Can you give us any messages at all? Please, Jane Doe, say something. If you don't like the name Jane Doe, just tell me your real name, please. Where did you come from? The owner of
This is really working.
What is really working? Do you like us talking to you? Are we activating you? The person that owned this doll, are you inside of her? Who are you, please? Can you give us your real name? Can you make these candles flicker if you are with us right now? Did you see that? The candle did flicker a little bit. It was on camera as well. When you said this is really working, are you being sarcastic?
Done.
Done. What is done? Are you done talking to us? Can you tell me your real name so I know what to call you?
Left.
Left. Left, okay.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft. That really gave me the shivers. Are you a product of witchcraft?
What you meant by left? When it says on your left.
That's true.
Her voice.
Her voice. Do you like her voice? Do you like her voice?
What is it about my voice? Is something you want to tell me, or do you want me to keep talking to you? Is there anything else you want to say to myself and Eva before we close this session?
Share my story.
Okay. Share my story. That's an interesting response. The thing is, I don't know much about your story because you haven't really told us much about yourself. You haven't told us your name, where you came from, who you are. Maybe you could just share a little bit of your story then, so we have a better idea of who we're talking to right now.
I'm only 6.
Okay, that's really interesting. Thank you. You're only 6, so you're just a child.
Surgery.
Oh, surgery. That's interesting.
Did you have surgery? Was it you who had surgery?
Were you 6 years old when you had surgery? And the little girl who maybe we're speaking to, are you inside this doll? I know we're asking you a lot of questions. I do apologize. But we just want to get a better idea of who you are. But thank you for those responses. They're really great. Thank you.
The last one. Did you die once you had your surgery?
That's really sad.
Can you just say?
Murdered.
Oh, wow.
I got shivers now. By whom? Doctors? Or member of family?
Okay, that's really sinister. Murdered.
In the hospital.
Did somebody hurt you in the hospital? Were you murdered? That's really dark. That's really, really dark. Hang on a minute. I need to ask this question. I don't like to ask it, but is this really a 6-year-old that we're speaking to? This candle is flickering like mad. Come on, continue to tell us your story. Do you want us to end this session now? Would you like us to leave you alone? Give us a clear, relevant response on the Spirit Talker app.
Do you want to rest and do you want us to come back tomorrow?
Oh, no,
Another
I'm
day?
not doing this.
I screamed.
I screamed. Okay. Yep. I'm sorry. I think the answers are getting really creepy. All right, one more. Give us one more. Did somebody hurt you? Maybe it was a nurse or a doctor who looked after you in the hospital, or is it somebody that you knew? Who scares you? Come on, Jane Doe. Sitting in this position is super uncomfortable.
Keep going.
Seeing that her name is Faith, so we can.
Well, that's a beautiful name.
Very nice.
And before we end the session, I just want to say I hope you're at peace, whoever you are. And thank you for communicating with us today. If you've been through this traumatic time, I'm really sorry to hear that. I really am.
Too. We're both very sorry.
We're both very sorry, and we're wishing you blessings and light and peace. And we're now going to close this session. Time to end the video here. We're both really tired, but that was an interesting session with the Spirit Talker app, with the doll. There were some really weird responses coming through there. Not very pleasant responses at all. So whatever the spirit experienced, I really hope that they're at peace. But Eva, how did you feel when you were doing this?
I got shivers at least like 4 times during the session. And I'm glad that at the end we got her name, because I believe that is her name, really, Faith.
I really hope it is Faith, because that's a beautiful name. But yeah, it sounds like she didn't have a good time. She said a woman. We don't know who this woman is, but then there was some really sinister stuff coming out, like murdered, I screamed, and surgery. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different. It was interesting, and I'll definitely be trying to communicate with Faith. I'm going to call her Faith again at some point with Eva. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you, Eva, for being in this video. And I'll catch you in the next one. And remember, keep it paranormal.